Hello, guys. Welcome to JB Rants. Once again, I did 0 promotions. Let's see if anyone comes over. Who the hell knows? I've got my Gramps up, which is good. One watching. Very nice. Nice to see you. What a life this is, I tell you. For those of you who do live streams, I get it. I totally get it. Especially those who are politically charged. I am very, very politically charged. I get all the love, but being a Trump supporter in Massachusetts, I get all the hate times 10. It's pretty crazy, actually. Am I the greatest person on the planet? No. No. Am I the worst person on the planet? No. No. I'm everyone's cousin, metaphorically speaking, who goes, oh yeah, that guy is kind of cool, but he's a little crazy. That's me. That's basically what I am. What's up, Michael Gonzalez? Yo. And of course, that doesn't work. All right, that time it worked. But again, as per my rule, personal kind of code of conduct, as it were, I can talk to Michael Gonzalez anytime. We're already friends on the internet, share a lot of like-minded things, but I'm at 242 and I have 1 watching, so yes, I'm having a sleepover. It's called me and my mattress, and I have to get up in a few hours. Still haven't gotten the life back together yet, homie. That I can tell you right now. But I'm at over 3 minutes. Oh, 2 watching. Okay, numbers going up a little bit. Maybe this will become a show. Who knows? I'll give it to 4 minutes. If we don't have 3 watching at 4 minutes, I can't do a show for 2 people. I'm not Blackie. Blackie's my friend. We're co-mentors. He calls me his mentor. No. We're both, inspire each other. But I do politics and news. And I can't do a politics and news show with 2 people watching at 4 minutes in. So chances are what I'm going to do is we'll cut, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, 4 watching. How the hell does that happen? Okay, I'll do a show. Sweet. I kind of like that. Stay on or go as you need, JB. Well, now Michael Gonzalez right at the 4-minute mark, magically, because the CIA, I assume, is watching my stuff via satellite feed or wherever the hell they do. All of a sudden, I have 4 watching. Okay, how are they calling for impeachment? Again, this is not Blackie. This is JB. How are they calling for the impeachment of the president for doing nothing wrong? When we have career criminals on the other side. I've said this many, many times. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trumplican conspiratorian. I investigate 9/11. I investigate Sandy Hook, which did not happen. No one in this chat or anyone knows anyone when you sit down at Christmas dinner or at Thanksgiving table or on Easter or at a wedding in the back conversations. No one knows anyone who knows a cousin or a second cousin or a friend who knows a second cousin whose dog knew someone. No one died at Sandy Hook. It was a movie. It was a movie. And the moment that someone can say to me, yeah, actually, one of my good friends, their nephew knew someone who died at Sandy Hook, I will retract everything I've ever said about Sandy Hook. Until that happens, it was a media movie. No one died at Sandy Hook.
We welcome the Chinese
shut up.
into our homes and into our hearts.
Friggin' what the hell? Sorry. Oh, I know why. Okay. X. All right, good. Sorry about that. Minor interruption. James Robert. What's up, James Robert? Yeah, crisis actors, whatever it was, it didn't happen. I don't even get into all that. I don't even talk about it anymore. If anyone knows anyone, your local baker who makes wedding cakes only, even those gay wedding cakes they were forcing them to sell. That's obviously a joke. If anyone knows anyone who knows someone who actually will say to me, I know this person passed away at Sandy Hook, I will take back my entire 2.5 to 3 year record on the internet and say, I apologize. Sandy Hook did happen. I was wrong. And yet no one can do that. Kind of weird. Anyway, so I don't understand why Joe Biden is still running for president. Well, I know why. Because just like one of my again, I've never been on his show, but I watch it every single segment that he does. H.A. Goodman, and he also has another show, H.A. Goodman's Other Channel. He's been saying since 2017, everything we're going to see that they're going to throw at the president, the duly elected, my favorite president of all time, Donald J. Trump, they're going to throw everything at him only to pave the way for a 2020 Hillary Clinton run. She will run. I agree with H.A. Goodman. She will run. And she will, I want to use a very specific word here. She will confiscate the DNC nomination. She will confiscate it. That's what the Clintons do. A lot of us are sounding like repeaters now, in our small communities of truth tellers and those who have, frankly, not conspiracy. I'm 54 years old Mexican American from Chicago. I don't know what Michael Gonzalez means by that, but I'm a 35-year-old white guy from Massachusetts, so James Robert, Sandy Hook is a long way from here. That's a very innocuous comment. I like that. That also brings up my favorite joke I heard earlier. I once saw twin pandas. That bears repeating. All right, so anyway. Third term loser if she does. Well, of course she's going to run, and of course she's going to lose. There's no way she can beat. Best economy in the world, lowest. I'm starting to sound like some of the other chatters. I need to come up with my own stuff. Because everything, not other chatters, other streamers, and other chatters, but most importantly, other streamers. Not most importantly, my God, I just insulted my entire chat audience. Not most importantly, poignantly to my point, other streamers. Live streaming doesn't exist without our audiences. Okay, and sometimes live streamers make mistakes. But that's par for the course. And it's not the easiest thing to do, believe it or not, especially when you don't prepare. Should I prepare? I've done prepared shows. I like my unprepared shows a little bit better. But anyway, why Joe Biden is not... It's folks, here's basically, I guess, why I came on. is that 2016 means so much. 2016 means more than anyone really knows, even more than I know. But collectively, the whole situation is we're either going to allow a totalitarian site, everything they accuse the president of is what they're doing. See, that's how psychopaths work. It's called projection. It's a psychological term because they don't possess any internal kind of drive or any, except for power. They have a higher drive for power than us, but they're not motivated by love. They're not motivated by creation. They're not motivated by religious drive, except for their quote unquote religious drive to their god Lucifer, aka Satan, the fallen one. But they are driven by carnal. They don't know how to. I've heard a lot of psychopaths actually do not possess the capacity to dream. Like even when they're asleep, it's kind of like eyes go shut, eyes wake up, and then go and do damage in the world. It's really, really weird when you think about it, because these parasites, the scum rises to the surface. So these fucking parasites have infiltrated. This goes way back to the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt, 1776. This has been going on for centuries, not decades, not political parties, not America. This has been going. It's a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare. Do you want to do good, stand up for yourself, have a strong family, and make the world better? Or do you want to control, dominate, demean, and cut down anyone that's in your way? That's what's going on here. And the scary thing is that I've been fooled by it, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I certainly don't consider myself a stupid individual. I'm definitely not stupid. Can't win the science fair, 7th grade, 8th grade, first place 2 years in a row, set a town record, and be stupid. But I'm not talking about myself and my 7th and 8th grade science fair trophies, which are right there. But what I'm saying is, it's like what worries me is that a lot of these folks are so bold now. And the reason they're so bold is because they're either going to be totally destroyed and obliterated, or they're going to win. So I'll just say that again. These sickos that run the world are either going to be totally destroyed and obliterated forever. That doesn't mean violence. That just means get them out of the way. You go fuck all the whatever it is. Just go get out of the way, please. Let the good people kind of run things for a bit, because we're actually the ones who build and construct and do things and become brain surgeons. So third time loser if she does, James Robert. Michael Gonzalez, same as James said. I am too distant to know anyone or anything about Sandy Hook. Yeah, just watch it. Just go on the internet. I believe in karma, and I think there is something special waiting for the Clintons. Yeah, I agree. But it's the way that psychopaths work, James Robert, unfortunately for us. And I would literally... I take pause in saying this, but I will say it. I really think they would rather cause a nuclear war than go to prison. Michael Gonzalez, deep state trying to sway public opinion away from Trump. But they can no longer go back to standard operating procedure because Trump exposed them. I know. That's why they're going insane. My very, very small audience is probably one of the most important audiences in the entire history of YouTube. I say that now. I have M. Gons, Michael Gonzalez, and I have James Robert. I say that now. That we are smarter in this tiny, tiny little group. It's like 3 dudes playing poker with cigars or something, talking about how shit really works. Except we're the good mafia. We know what's going on behind the scenes. When the media comes out with a story, it's not, oh, that's what happened today. It's, oh, what are they lying about now? I'm going to make a t-shirt. I just decided right now, right this second, I'm going to make that t-shirt. I'm going to have to trim the words down to make it easy to understand. But it's like when people watch the news, it's like, it's not us who go, oh, that's what happened today. It's like, what are they lying about now? And that's really sad. What's up, Raging Cajun? Welcome, Raging Cajun. But the good thing, if we can call it that, the one good thing about sociopaths and psychopaths is that they always destroy themselves. The problem is that they're in charge of our country and the world, is what I'm saying. The psychopaths are in charge. They hate the President of the United States. I love the President, but they have so many people brainwashed that the President of the United States is such a bad guy. Everything they've thrown at him, he's beaten. Not necessarily in the court of public opinion, but certainly beaten legally. And the court of public opinion is just that. This used to happen to me a lot in high school. You know, I just thought of this, and it's actually a brilliant point. You know what? I'm going to save it. I'm not going to do that live. I'm not going to do that one live. Nah. What's up, FLS 360? Hey, thanks for coming by. I'm just doing a real quick one here. You know what? Should I do this one live, or should I save it for a video when I'm more controlled? You know what? I'm just going to do it live here. All right, so I'm going to tell this quick, very emotional story. As a dude. Yeah, dudes have emotions. And Michael Gonzalez, yes, Trump is not perfect. Not sure about pulling out of Syria. I disagree with you there. Pull them all out. Get out. Need better explanation from our president before I approve. But we'll still support him. Yeah, these are illegal wars of foreign intervention started by Bush and Obama. And the president has said, enough. No more American soldier deaths. No more spending all that money over there. We're out. Sorry. Other people fucked it up. We're getting out. If there's a problem, maybe we'll have to go back in. But we're out. One more American soldier's death is too many, is what the president is saying. That's why he's doing what he's doing. Let those, as he said, shithole countries turn into worse shitholes or figure that shit out. Honestly, we're done. That's what the president is saying. And we have such a strong military, and what the president doesn't talk about is our space-based weapons systems that literally we could vaporize entire cities without, personnel and military equipment, frequency-based from outer space satellite technology. But no one knows about that. YouTube Irish Warrior cheers from Ireland. What's up? Exactly, James Robert. We can go back as fast as we left. Correct. But that's not going to be necessary because it's not our problem. It's not our problem. And I don't know if I'm doing a giant news flash to anyone in this room, in this chat. I don't know if I'm doing a giant news flash, but the whole reason we went to Iraq under Bush is because criminal elements of the military-industrial complex working with Mossad agents from Israel pre-wired the Twin Towers. That's why there were 3 buildings that fell in 9/11 with only 2 planes. I'm not a no-planer, there were real planes. But those buildings were wired with bombs, and they fucked up because they couldn't detonate the 3rd building at the time they wanted to. So they waited and waited and waited, and they said, well, do we finally do it? And they brought down the Building 7, the office building, 47-story steel-framed concrete reinforced building at 5-something p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. But it was reported in other countries hours and hours and hours before it happened. Non-time zone confliction. They fucked up. They really, really messed up. Demons are very, very evil, and they're very, very smart, but they're not infallible. They do make mistakes, and they made that mistake. It's either that, or they made it so obvious that they're laughing in our faces about it. That's why they're so cocky and arrogant. Oh, well, Michael Gonzalez is going back before my time. Vietnam, total fraud. Korean War, total fraud. All wars are frauds. All wars are what the Illuminati and the internet. I did that deliberately that time. What the 666 Illuminati do is they're very efficient in their evil. They're very efficient in their evil. So why not just make trillions of dollars off of starting a war? We can also reduce the world's population by convincing all of the young men and now women, soldiers, to fight and die for these fake conflicts that the bankers create, right? So they accomplish 2 things. They get all the money, they choose the winners and losers, and they kill a bunch of people. That's what wars are. If you don't know that, leave my channel right now. I never want to see your fucking avatar in my chat ever again. If you don't fundamentally understand that all wars are caused by international Illuminati, possibly not human, but I don't know, but possibly not human, bankers that are worth trillions of dollars. And here's the fucked up thing is they print their own money. They print their own money, enrich themselves, buy up all the gold and silver and real tangible assets. And then since they have an insatiable appetite for control and they want to run the world, they actually they infiltrate their little minions into governments and stuff. And they, take over elections and they just put their people in. So then countries do whatever they want them to do, send their young men and women to die in wars. So that's their blood sacrifice of soldiers plus the civilian casualties on both sides. They don't care as long as it's human death. And if folks don't understand this, you're probably never going to understand JB. Because that's the worldview, which is totally correct. Everyone else is wrong. I'm right. So if you don't like me saying that, don't come to my show. I figured this out. I'm 35. I started researching this when I was 19. Okay? I didn't watch a couple of YouTube videos 2 weeks ago and all of a sudden become a scholar. Okay? I've been putting this together and seeing the real world implications, all the advertising, men are not women, men are women, women are men, there's no such thing as gender. Abortion's great, yeah, kill all the babies, blah, 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 it's fantastic, rainbow, ha, 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 it's really, really sick. James Roberts says, sounds like Soros, yeah. I didn't really show it on my face, but I'm really, really pissed off now because I know all this stuff is true. I'm going to end my broadcast abruptly, and I apologize, but I'm angry. I'll see you guys tomorrow should you choose to come back. Have a good night. JB Rants.